notice. It's cool to be down, little niggas stay focused. Trap is on swag, get that motherfucker rolling. I beat the packs and that motherfucker swollen. I ain't with that game, bitch, you better have motion. I filled up my pockets, them bitches look bloated. I swing the dough so motherfucking much, nigga. Nowadays, nigga, I just leave it open. 448, what I weigh in the scale, nigga. Try to rob me, I'ma end up in jail. If I get caught with this pack and they send my ass back, nigga, I already know it's no bail. I got more water than the goddamn well. Nigga, ask about Richie, he busting the bells. Ask about Richie, he breaking the scales. Nigga, ask about Richie, he got clientele.
Alright, man, y'all boys. Oh, shit, well, shit, I'll let you.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
He gotta take a breather for this one. He gotta take a breather for this one.
Man, you want me to start this shit up?
Let's go.
Yeah, man. You
Hey, man. Hey, look, you got the two of the most popping blogs in the city right now.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
shout out to everybody else, but we got. Matter of fact, I'm gonna introduce y'all since we're on it right, man. Tell them who the fuck we got on the camera, man.
We got the motherfucking Wave Junkies. We got the motherfucking Views in the building.
Yes, sir.
We got Lucid David in the building.
Okay.
And we got an audio engineer in the building.
The best.
Let's turn the fuck up.
And Westside Richie. Shout out to Westside Richie up in the building too, man. Hey, man.
Let's get it going.
No, drink champ. Hey, man, so I just want to cheers to y'all, first of all, man, for all the hard work y'all put in, man.
For sure, let's do that.
Water.
Hey,
My boy drinking water.
Stick to the water, okay.
I just want to, give you y'all's flowers for what y'all doing, you know what I'm saying, in the city. I think we need more. I think we need more bloggers in the city, and y'all doing a hell of a job, you know what I'm saying. So I just want to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, keep up the good work, man. Y'all doing y'all's thing out here.
Appreciate that.
No,
Appreciate
facts,
that.
bro.
Facts.
Shit,
Facts.
today we talking that shit, bro. Today we got you in the building. We doing something different. We talking shit.
Yes, sir.
Let's jump right into it.
So, I mean, I want to know what y'all feel about the scene, 2022, the hip-hop scene in the city, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, what you like, what you dislike about it.
I think hands down Izzy took it. What y'all think? I think this is Izzy year, man.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, that's all you saw all year. It's his shit. I mean,
year,
just
bro.
keep going hard.
I think
that was all year.
I think it's a no-brainer.
Let me ask you a question. Is there anybody that you expected more from?
Did anybody shit, a lot of these motherfuckers. I'm just being honest. I mean, but you know, some people are quantity over quality. You know, there's some people that just, you know, they care about the quality. So I mean, shit. But it was a lot of artists out here doing their thing. You know what I mean? Outside of the 9-3 crew, but you know what I'm saying. Obviously they took over.
It's hands down, bro. They year hands down. The thing I like about them, bro, they move as a unit. When you see Izzy, you see Med. When you see Med, you see Chris Tones. When you see them, you see the whole team there.
It kind of remind me of, I compare them to a basketball team. Everybody got their role.
Yeah.
You know, Jay Angel, you know, I like to consider him the coach Pop, Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He has his role.
We had him up here, man. Great dude.
You know, Izzy is the Jordan, you know, Lil A be Scottie Pippen, Med, you know, would be Rodman and Chris Tones. I don't know who we can give him, Horace Grant or somebody, but you know what I'm saying, that role player. So everybody got their role.
So man, like, the thing is now we're seeing more groups. We seen a 9-3 camp. We seen just more groups. What other groups out there?
365 shit.
Oh yeah, 365, bro.
365 doing their thing
My
too.
fault. Definitely doing that shit. Who else is out there? We got who we got out there?
I think like the whole Team Floyd. They got their own group.
Oh yeah, Team Floyd. We got
Team Floyd for sure.
Cartier Zay, Semi-Auto. Bro's cold. I think you heard Semi-Auto?
Yeah. They doing their thing over there too. I think they just need more exposure. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they got the music. You know what I'm saying? They just got it probably elevating the other aspects of it.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Do you think the Mexicans and the African Americans got to collab more? Because obviously
y'all asking them,
there's
right?
a division, bro. There's a division.
So the thing about that is that's been a topic nobody wants to address in the city. I think a lot of it is not racism. It's more of the blacks feel like, well, they don't fuck with us, so we don't fuck with them. The Mexicans always feel like they don't fuck with us. But we got to bridge that gap because, I mean, this ain't Cali. So I think a lot of that has to do it. But to any aspiring African-American artist here, if you think you're going to win in San Antonio without having a Hispanic fan base, it's not gonna happen. Not saying that should be the goal, because I think you want to have all kind of fans. But if you're in this city, I mean, we know the demographic here. You know what I'm saying? The Battle of the Alamo, like we, you know what I'm saying? Like we know what this city's consist of. I mean, I'll use Kali as an example. I mean, the blacks in the city has talked mess about him for years.
Yeah.
He only caters to Mexicans. But that's his. I mean, if that's his fan base and he's successful over there, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Yachty probably has more white fans than than anything. Same with Travis Scott. You know what I mean? So if that's your fan base, man, shit, just keep doing what you're doing. Fuck what everybody else says.
Well, shit, they not even saying that, bro. They said even the blogs, bro. They said the blogs could be sometimes biased. They said sometimes the blogs could just only support Mexicans. They said some of these blogs only support blacks.
Hey,
No disrespect.
What do you think we could do?
Huh?
What do you think we could do to bring everybody together?
I mean, there's no way that we're gonna get everybody together, because, and truth be told, a lot of these dudes don't like each other. You know what
Facts.
I mean? So only thing we can do on our page is put everybody on the platform as much as possible. But as far as the Tonys to come together, man, I think the people that should be working together, like us, you know what I'm saying, and some of the artists, I would like for them to come together. You know what I'm saying? I wish, you know, and I know they got their differences and whatever.
Yeah.
I wish that Southside and Greedy could, you know what I'm saying, you know, put the pride aside and the ego and come together. So from that aspect, those people need to work together. But not everybody likes each other. It's not, you know, everybody wants the kumbaya. It's not going to happen.
Everybody feel like they too good for each other.
Yeah. And
sure.
everybody just, not that, everybody just want to be the head guy.
That's true, man. But, I mean, you know, we want to see everybody win. That's how I see it.
Speaking of head guy, do you think sometimes people could, what's the word for it, gatekeep?
There's no gatekeepers in the city. Like, I know people think that, but I don't even consider myself a gatekeeper, because if I'm a gatekeeper, what doors have I opened? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You have potential gatekeepers. I'll say that. But I'll look, if you go to, let's just say if you go to New York City right now, Funk Flex is a gatekeeper. Yes. DJ Envy is a gatekeeper. DJ Clue is a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Atlanta, you know, there's gatekeepers out there that can actually take you somewhere. Hollywood, Tyler Perry is a gatekeeper. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for
That's
us, we have potential gatekeepers, but I don't think we have that person that has opened the doors for us. I mean, not yet, at least.
Well, I say that to say this. So recently you shared a video. You know we get into. You shared a video, and you shared a video of a fellow rapper from the city, San Antonio, called B3.
Yeah.
And in this video, he was saying about how videographers are. Well, I'll let you explain it, because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
So this is what happened, and I'm gonna clear the air, because you know a lot of people got pissed off at me. Niggas was talking shit. Concept the astronaut, you was talking that shit. Yes, I'm calling you out, because when you see me in person, it's all and so
keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
And the reason I'm calling him out, because he's like, oh well, you know, we can't have these niggas on the scene. What do these media outlets do for the arts in the city? First of all, I'll have to say this: I gave him exposure to a lot of different artists on the city. Second is, I have every major blog from outside of the city fucks with views. I mean, Real Tune, Dallas Global. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done tapped in with a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that works for Say Cheese that shoots their interviews. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them from time to time and reach out. Yeah. But off of that subject. So what happened was, he dropped on his initial video, Teo did ask him, hey, which videographers are you talking about? He did not respond back. So on the outside, if I ask you, hey, who you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not talking about you, I'm gonna say I'm not talking about you. But he didn't answer back. So it looked like a diss at Teo. So me in the blog, you gotta be controversial in this game. Like, fuck the biasness. You have to be somewhat type of controversial. Yeah. And if somebody's gonna be the villain, I guess if this is Gotham City, I'm gonna be the motherfucking Joker. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But that's where that came from. So me being me, I created a post, and I think the conversation was needed for the city. It also showed how many people ride for Teo.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And also, it helped him out as well because nobody knew who he was. So,
B3?
now I know B3 from I know
I mean, he had his little run.
yeah.
Let's be honest, bro. Had his little
I'm
run.
not gonna say I don't know who B3 is. I do because I've covered him on Views. So
Shark Boy.
you know what I'm
That's who he
saying?
is.
I know, but he should have used that time to capitalize off it. He should have did something. He should have dropped the Views this record. He should have did something. I'm just saying, like, I don't give a fuck if he would have dropped the Views this record, like, but he should have did something to capitalize off of. But yeah, I had the city in the frenzy. You know, people pissed off at me, but fuck him.
Well, bro got a little momentum going. He got a little momentum going. But I say that to say this, man. As a blogger, bro, when do you know not to post street shit from San Antonio, man?
Ooh, that's one.
I mean, obviously that ain't street shit, but
it's
we going to
That's
the
self-explanatory.
yeah.
So with the reason I don't post the street shit in the city because if you know and behind the scenes how deep that shit can get, you know what I'm saying. So if you look at, for example, when Mo3 and Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy was beefing, and you know the blogs was posting heavy on it. What happened when Mo3 died? They blamed every blog in the city for his death.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But the reason is because that stuff, us as blogs, we got to realize our power. You know what I'm saying at times. So even if the artist still needs to be held accountable too, because when you post, it's public. So be careful what you post. But also, I mean, I've never touched on none of the shit that's been going on, and I know it's old, and I'm not really gonna go into deep. But for example, when Rich and Izzy had their situation on Instagram, I didn't post it because a lot of times I'm not worried about the rappers being mad at me. I ain't no scary blogger. It's the niggas around them. You know what I mean? Like it's the niggas. It's the niggas.
They shooters.
And some of these dudes, they got dudes that don't give a fuck. They're really to risk it. So sometimes you got to be careful how you move and tread lightly. And if you want to go in that lane, be careful when that door opens because you be ready what comes with it.
Facts. That's facts, bro. It's just so much that goes into this that people don't really know. And then we got people who complain because people say that we only post who we want to post.
Well, let me ask you this: how many times you watch Shannon Sharp and he talks about LeBron? You know what I'm saying? So that's, I mean, they call us bias, but I mean and it's nothing intentional. Like again, it's nothing intentional but there's a bunch of, like, for me, I've done it with a lot of artists where I'll post them for like a year straight. After a while, I start posting them less, and I move on to the next artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from.
All right, bro. So what put you in this game?
Man, long story short, I started doing reviews, and the first review I ever did was for Kali, and so people were fucking with it, and then I started doing more reviews. So I was like, man, I need a brand. So I was thinking of the name. So I was like, Views from a Tone, because it's supposed to be for reviews. But I had ended up creating a page for it, and then I started posting content, you know what I'm saying, because I was watching Say Cheese Heavy. And so after that, I just kept the ball rolling, and then next thing you know, motherfuckers are fucking with me from the city, like Lil J, you know what I'm saying, Lil J started Blake's manager, you know what I'm saying, Question. So many people started paying attention. I'm like, oh shit. So that's where that really comes from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never woke up one day and like, man, I want to be a blogger. Like, if somebody would tell me that, hey, you should be a blogger, I was like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Like,
Did you want to be a rapper at first?
so that's another story. I used to rap back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I used to rap, and I was damn good at it too, but life happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I had a
reality shit.
I had a manager, me and him butted heads. He quit on me. After that, I went into a depression, and you know what I'm saying?
You gotta show some shit, man.
I had, hey man, like,
Can we hear some? Can we hear
We
some?
need that, man.
behind the scenes.
Hey,
Nah.
David, we should put that as an intro song. That'd be dope, right?
And then I had my son, and then I was doing the family thing, and so once that happened, I was like, man, like, I'm not worried about rap, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the dad life, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so something that I didn't grow up having a dad in the household, so that's where my energy was focused at.
Facts, bro.
So, what y'all think about the female artists down here?
I know you very big on an artist named Unique Red. Tell us more about it, bro.
Man, Unique Red is the motherfucking hardest rapper in the city. And look, I know people gonna be like, Eliza. Shout out to Eliza too. Like she
Shout
doing
out to
her
her,
thing.
yeah.
Like
Hey, facts.
shout out to Eliza too. But personally, Unique is motherfucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel, but I think we needed because at one point it was just Eliza. The city was just focused on her. But I think with Unique Red, her job consistently, and me kind of basically pushing her on my page is giving her. But you know, you got other artists out there too. You got Paris DeVille. You know what I'm saying? You got Malik and Tiny out there.
We need more female rappers, man.
You got Reezy Ree. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got Lorenz Santana. There's a few of them out there, so I think, you know what I'm saying, the door is open now to where it's like the females are, you know.
Right now, that's the wave right now, man.
Most definitely.
Right now, that's the wave, and I feel like eventually someone's gonna catch on.
Most definitely.
You know, Eliza, Unique Rare. I feel like eventually, you know,
I
once they get that, once you know they out of here, man.
I want to ask y'all something. You know, Kylie had made that video the other day about, you know, people. I know y'all seen it.
Yeah.
And somebody commented in the comment section was like, he doesn't do nothing for the rappers in the city. Do y'all feel like he's in a position to eat where he can put anybody on? Because I feel like he hasn't made it yet. To where, you know what I mean?
I feel like somewhat. I mean, just because he's like known in Texas, not just like in San Antonio, like worldwide in Texas too. So like people know him from Texas, even California as well.
Well, let me say this, but didn't he try though with Vision, or was he already popping before Kylie grabbed onto him?
I think Vision was already out, but Kylie kind of
Like boosted him.
when they did the Afghanistan. That was the first time I had heard of Vision. So when I had seen that, it was a good look for Vision, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, definitely the Kylie cosign, like I know a lot of people don't, but it does help in the cities, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm benefiting from it, like a lot of people that benefited from that cosign.
Let me ask you this question. We got a lot of upcoming rappers, bro. A lot of people who are bringing a new type of sound, whether it's Izzy, motherfucking Swaggy, motherfucking BTB Savage.
You know that.
We got all these unique sounds, bro. Do you think the Texas sound is dying?
Nah, I don't think that I mean, it's just a new generation.
Yeah.
It's just a new generation. I mean, music.
Because really, you don't really hear that much, like, chopping screwed in the music no more. You don't really hear that, like, you know what I mean?
I don't even think you hear lyrics, to be honest. It's more just like killing in bars and shit.
Yeah,
to me, like,
that is
I mean,
lyrics.
you just hear it all day, like.
Yeah.
It's a generational thing, because even if you go back in time, like you go back in the day from when Scarface from Houston, Scarface wasn't rapping like, you know, Zero or Flip or them, you know what I'm saying? Travis Scott doesn't sound, you know what I'm saying, sound like none of those dudes. So Maxo Cream and Sauce Walker, D-Baby, like, they, you know what I'm saying?
It's a new sound.
It's a new sound. It's a new wave, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, I think it's very important for artists, like, when you're coming to this game, I think you have to pay somewhat type of homage to the ones that came before you.
Exactly.
That opened the door.
Yep.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, bro. Who do you think is like? Who you think when someone brings up Texas, bro? Who you think is that face?
The face of Texas?
Yeah,
Top five.
Top five.
Top five?
You got to put Sauce Walker at number one.
All right. Are you talking about right now or just of all time?
No, like when someone brings up Texas, like who do you think is holding Texas down?
All right now? I mean, right now, yeah, Sauce. I feel like Sauce is
Number one.
Yeah, I feel
TSF.
TSF, the whole TSF.
The whole TSF. You know what I'm saying? Zero's still doing this motherfucking thing. Like, back shows are crazy.
Yeah.
I know y'all. Yeah. I know y'all. I know some people don't fuck with Zero.
Nah, I fuck with Zero. Bro.
He a legend. He a legend.
He a legend, bro.
Yeah, he's a legend.
I know some people don't fuck with Zero, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, but shout out to TSF as a whole, you know what I'm saying? And what they got going on, Sauce is a genius. You know, he got an artist from Japan, like. Shit.
Oh yeah, and he got so many avenues, bro. He got OnlyFans. He got what else does he got? Because he got so much. He's eating like off of his YouTube. He's eating off. You know, well, he invested into his artist, so he's reaping. Yeah, you know what I mean.
His label.
Yeah, the label. He's eating off the label, which is a good thing. You know, it's his label.
I mean,
there's so many avenues, bro. I think that's the point, bro. I think once you get in this, it's so much avenue into it. You can go into all this other, tap into all these other sources. Like rapping ain't the main thing. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, you look at somebody like if you're not educated on the music business, some people think Rick Ross makes majority of his money from rap,
boss.
but I mean, how many Wingstops does he? You know what I'm saying? He owns it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at.
Stupid.
I think Jay-Z laid out the blueprint for a lot of people from when he started. You know what I mean? As far as the businesses and you know what I'm saying. Look at 50 Cent where he transitioned.
Mobile.
50 Cent is killing it.
Bro, 50
sure.
Cent is fucking GOAT, bro.
He-
Let me ask you this question. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you
Nah,
off.
go ahead,
You
bro.
think Jay-Z's overrated? Y'all think Jay-Z overrated?
I think Jay-Z is overrated.
I take the half a mil.
I mean,
I
don't.
would too.
Y'all think?
Fuck that dinner, bro. Fuck that dinner.
Fuck that, did it, bro.
Man, there's no wrong answer to that question because
He's only known for the business part, bro. Be real. He do got some bangers. Don't get me wrong.
Like
Nobody can
early
discredit that.
2000s.
He got them bangers, bro. But
yeah.
it's just the old heads. It's the old heads. Like, hey, put on some Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
I still go back.
It's an old head
I
thing.
still go back and listen to Jay-Z records. He's not in my top 5, but my older brother. You know what I'm saying, was heavenly when the Blueprint came out and I did get the Black Album for Christmas one year when it dropped. So you know
I put 50 Cent over Jay-Z, bro.
I mean that shit.
I could agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd
I
agree.
mean, and I'll
I
do that
agree,
too.
'cause,
Like,
you know, because I'm a fan of 50.
Yeah, bro,
That's in a way.
50, bro. 50's
So,
a whole
yeah.
different. I think he's the last bully, bro. He's the last successful bully.
Bro's
to
a
be
big
hip-hop.
ass tro, man.
Bro,
Even
really
at that
paid the
age,
way
bro.
for them. Bro paid the way for 6ix9ine, all of them, bro. Cause he gonna troll the hell out of you.
yeah, nah, he definitely. He's still picking on Ja Rule to this
Yeah,
day.
he be playing those mind games, bro.
Y'all see the video at Ja Rule's concert when they turned on the 50 Cent song?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was so more disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
That was so like, oh,
bro.
shit.
I would be, bro, cried in the car, bro.
Yeah.
Bro was fighting to win.
So I wanna ask y'all though, like, what made y'all? Cause you know y'all done asked me some questions, but I wanna ask y'all like, what made y'all get into the blog game?
It was just an idea.
Hey, well,
We just sat around, bro, just thinking about that shit. You know what I mean? High as hell. You know what I
I
mean?
think it
Just
was
like, how
idea.
can we do
It was
this?
something we had to do together.
Yeah,
We had to do.
yeah. I feel like once we get that,
But hold up.
My
It
fault.
started off as a podcast, though.
What do you
That's what we were going for.
Oh, yeah, the main
we were
focus
going
was
for
a
like
podcast.
a podcast before we even turned this into a whole fucking blog. And
I
shit.
feel like once we all get comfortable, cause we still used to this shit. Once we get comfortable, we gonna have the motherfucker ball rolling.
for sure.
You know what I admire about y'all? It's a team of y'all. Like
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, like I've been running the views page by myself. Like majority, everything you see on there is pretty much. So I commend y'all on because you can't do this shit by yourself.
For
so,
sure.
man, y'all-
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Y'all,
For sure, it does.
Y'all came in this game as a team and as a unit, man, and I commend y'all boys. Round of applause for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
For that.
I appreciate that for sure.
Shout
All love.
Hey, much love to you, bro. You paid the way for us, bro. I know Dick Rider shit, bro. You paid the way for us.
I
You
appreciate
paid
that.
the way for all the cameramen. You got motherfuckers wanting to interview people. You got motherfuckers wanting to be bloggers. So I feel like you underappreciated, bro. And the city need to appreciate you more.
For sure.
Man.
Views. Yes, sir.
Man, you know what? I don't really when I'm doing this. I don't try to think about the appreciation. Like it's nice, but man, we gotta realize like we're in San Antonio,
Yeah.
so
Ain't nobody coming out here.
it's not even that. It's just that once we start tapping into the other markets, and once we start, that's when a lot of the artists in the city are gonna be like, all right, okay. Because truth be told, like I've had a few of the top artists, and I'm not gonna name names, but I reached out for interviews, and they left me on red. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't. Yeah, I mean it pisses me off in a sense, cause like, damn, you can give me a yes or no, but it just at the end of the day, man, suck that shit up and keep pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep
I
pushing.
mean, we
And,
get that. We get that right now as we
You know
speak.
what I'm saying? Keep it moving.
Yeah,
you
keep it
just,
moving.
you just keep it moving, cause I mean, you know, one door closes, another one opens. So
Let me ask you this question, bro. Like, when you ever find an artist and you like 10 toes behind them, you supporting them, you showing love to them, you doing everything, and then they get this momentum, they keep going, and then they just like you try to reach out for an interview and they just go ghost on you. How does that make you feel? Like,
that shows you. I mean, like, when they get to
and by the way, that ain't no sneak diss. It's love to everybody. It's just a question, general question.
some of them,
Gets
like
to their head.
my,
Yeah, general question,
Gets to
bro.
their head.
Yeah.
you know, I mean, on my platform, it's not as big as a Say Cheese or No Jump or Real Tune. So they got to benefit from it too. You know what I mean? Versus me benefiting more. So I look at it from that aspect too. But one thing I respect about Teo is that when Teo did his first interview, what he told me was like, I wanted it to be special. I wanted it to be my first interview to be with somebody from the city. Because when you go to Dallas, everybody's going through real life street stars for a motherfucking interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? You name every Dallas artist, they didn't been on Real Tune. You know what I'm saying? They done been on Say Cheese because they see the value. And, you know what I'm saying? And from here, they just don't see it yet. And sometimes we got to prove it to them. Like, you know what? Why I need to come to Views or Waves for it. We got to prove that. You know what I'm saying? But, man, just keep that shit pushing, man, at the end of the day.
Facts, bro. Facts.
For sure.
So we wrapping into a new year, bro. We in 2023. Who was your top 10 for last year?
My top 10?
Yeah.
Man, of course, I'm gonna put a 9-3 crew was up in there. You know what I'm saying?
We can put them as one. Like,
Yeah,
just
you
one,
put them
just
as
the one.
Yeah, there's a one. You know what I'm saying? I like Savo. I think he did good last year. But it was a few other artists who are not as popular that were having a little bit of motion. Shout out to 7098. Shout out to All About Growth. You know what I'm saying? It's a shout out to Ominous the Monster. It's a lot of different artists in the city outside of the usual names that we hear that are doing shit that you'll probably like, what the hell, like, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's definitely important that we do also check out to see, you know what I'm saying, these other the smaller acts as well, man.
Facts. So who's the rest?
Oh shit. Man, it was, man, because it's so many we blog on so many goddamn artists.
Yeah.
Like, cause now I'm not just investing in San Antonio, but also I'm seeing what's going on in DFW. You know what I'm saying? The DFW is another market that's starting to, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I got the pleasure to chop it up with Sperry Springer in the DM. So that's somebody I respected. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's a lot of artists out here doing their things as well. You know what I mean? But I mean, this year though, like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, unique. And I know I've been telling everybody, but just keep your eye on Unique Red.
Unique Red.
Man, there's another dude that I just discovered named LaRon Bryson. You know what I'm saying? Lyrical dude, you know what I'm saying? He's dope. Like, that dude's a beast, man. Like, he's a beast. Man, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of talent here, you know what I'm saying, in the city, man. It's definitely, we got the talent here.
How you feel about R. Kelly?
Damn, we just talked about you know what? That is crazy because
brought that shit up.
Nah, that's cool. That was good.
He brings up R. Kelly a lot. It's just a conversation he brings up. Like, it's just something he has to talk about with everybody.
R. Kelly got some bangers.
The other day, yesterday, somebody I went to school with said that Chris Brown was better than R. Kelly, and that R. Kelly didn't have no bangers. R. Kelly has some motherfucking.
R. Kelly wrote for a lot of motherfucking people.
I could name like 10 hits on top of my head.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna condone. I ain't gonna condone what he did, but I mean, I ain't got no lady, but if me and one of the ladies, if we about to get it in and some R. Kelly come on, best believe I'm going ham on that.
Even though all that shit, even though all them allegations, the shit on him, you still gonna bump R. Kelly?
I know if I'm in.
I bump R. Kelly.
If I'm in the pussy,
still,
yeah.
Okay.
If I'm in the pussy, yeah.
Hey, my mama watches it, bro. My sister watches it. Nah.
My bad. Excuse my language. But I mean, come on. I mean, how many of us watch? How many of us watch Space Jam and we gonna sing along to "I Believe I Can Fly"?
Hell yeah.
It's just a fact.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. Like,
R. Kelly's the GOAT, bro.
I mean,
I fuck with R. Kelly.
I mean, I ain't going to an R. Kelly concert. You know what I'm saying? If he ever get out, but
Let me ask this, bro. So there's motherfuckers out here like rapping, acting, and they go so hard, but sometimes they have these weird ass allegations behind them. Do you think sometimes it stops you kind of from supporting them? Because you had that SPM interview, right? All of the SPM, but sometimes like it's kind of different now because I got a daughter, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta
like, you know what I mean? All of the SPM, bro, but sometimes it's like, like as you get older, do you think like you should, you know what I mean? You start to realize like,
Hey, but you still bump him though.
Hell yeah, to this day. This day.
There's no nobody. If you're listening to music, you know what I'm saying, that's your choice. But we gotta realize that behind these microphones, these artists have regular lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, They
Facts.
have their personal demons that they deal with. So we gotta separate the person from the act. You know what I'm saying? Because you have R. Kelly and then you have Robert Kelly. Just like you have SPM, you have Carlos. A lot of people. Too many
Melly
times.
and Melvin.
Yeah, very, very. I always feel like the main people who blow it be like the biggest weirdos.
I mean, a lot of
That
them.
like you always find out some weird shit.
I mean,
behind them.
today, yeah, in
Yeah,
today's
it's always some
generation, hell
weird
yeah,
shit.
today's generation for
I
sure.
mean, it's always. I mean, it's always been. A lot of those celebrities are weird. You know what I'm saying? Like on camera, they might look one way, but we don't know what the hell they're. You know what I'm saying?
And to clarify that, bro, by weird, I don't mean by being weird. I just mean by having those weird accusations behind them. You know
I
what
mean, you look at and
You know what I mean? Because
I see,
motherfuckers,
see.
you could be unique, bro. Weird is unique. You know what I mean? I
But-
don't mean, you know.
okay. Like even we'll take Michael Jackson for an example, right? Michael Jackson was not the normal human being,
Yeah.
and I mean, he got his childhood stripped away from him. Like he didn't get to grow up as a kid.
He had a sad life, bro.
He had you know what I'm saying? And I think a part of that was the abuse from his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and I can't take no credit away from Mr. Joe Jackson, even though he beat their ass like crazy. But he took them out of that
Hell yeah.
1-bedroom house in Gary, Indiana. But we got to realize at the end of the day, we don't know what these dudes are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with them mentally. So that's why when I see little comments when people are like talking shit about these celebrities, man, they're human beings at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, R. Kelly, yeah, I do believe that, he did what he did and he needs to face the consequences of. There's no, will I still jam the music? I mean,
To this day.
how many? I mean, we gotta think about it. Like, how many of y'all still eat Subway?
Me.
I eat
Yeah.
Subway.
And the tuna
I
go
eat that
crazy.
shit.
You know where I'm going
What
with?
you say, Mondo?
Fuck no, I don't
Hey,
fuck
bro,
with
you
no
been to Florida?
tuna.
You know how I'm going with this, right? Jared, like, you know what I'm saying, his accusation, he was the face of Subway, and
I
people
see.
You see, so
I see where it's getting from.
there's nobody's wrong. If anybody wants to listen to R. Kelly, I'm not gonna that's their personal choice. Me personally, I got real life shit going on, so I don't give a damn what other people got going on. Like, I really don't care. Like, at the end of the day, like, that nigga want to jam R. Kelly or you want to jam SPM. I don't give a damn at the end of the day what y'all listen to on y'all's personal time. Like,
I feel like it's music at the end of the day. It's all art from the artist.
music.
It's all just music.
What you saying about Florida, bro?
Publix.
Publix.
You go to Publix, you get the subs from there. You ain't never going to Subway.
Publix. We gotta try that, bro. Hey, so the other day I saw some blog posts. It said DiCaprio. Y'all help me pronounce his name?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
They said once a certain girl once a woman
Yeah.
turns 25,
Yeah,
he cut them off. That's crazy. My ADHD speaking, but that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that. But
That is
yeah,
crazy. He's a goat though. Don't get me wrong. He's a good actor, bro. Like The Wolf on Wall Street, that shit there, bro.
Classic. Legendary.
So, man, that's good that you bring that up. So there was I think it was a few weeks back, Bad Baby. She had made a joke basically saying that anybody who subscribed to her OnlyFans as soon as she turned 18, they need to go to jail. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Facts. SWAT team. Get them now.
SWAT team. That's bro. Cause she's still 18. What the fuck? She was just 17, 24 hours before she turned 18.
But you got
Niggas be waiting on that shit though.
yeah,
but
motherfuckers wait months, years.
They
just
waiting
to,
on
just,
that, bro.
You know
Just
what I
being
mean?
honest, they be
Just
waiting
to
on that.
get.
I'm
just
at
to
the-
have
I'm-
their fair share.
I'm at the point like if you're even 21, like I can't. I'm a little bit older, so even if
I think that's how I be feeling too, man.
even if you're like you gotta be at least 25 and up for me. Like because I got a daughter, so I think different now. Like
for sure.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm
fact,
saying?
bro.
So-
Once you have a daughter, you think different about her.
I think different, man, for sure.
Hey, those allegations do hit different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they for sure.
They take your life away.
And it's crazy though because what if the person really be innocent? You have those allegations, bro. Like your whole life's just stripped away.
I mean,
That's the crazy part, bro. Because it's so easy to put something on somebody, but it's so hard just to clear your name.
nah, it didn't. I mean, cause when you're going in that court, I mean, and especially like you look at the Tory Lanez situation. We don't know if he.
Free Tory. I
Yeah,
gotta put that
free
out
Tory
there.
Lanez.
Free Tory Lanez, man.
Bro,
free
hard
Tory
as hell.
Lanez,
Free
for real.
Tory.
Free Tory.
He didn't do it, Judge.
That nigga ain't do shit for me, so I ain't saying no. Nah, but like
I gotta move this drink.
we don't know.
Stupid.
We don't know what happened in that car.
Yeah,
you know. So that's why I didn't. I know I'm a blog. I'm supposed to, but that case. It's so much shit going on. Me personally, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got personal life going on. A lot of times we get too caught up in these celebrities' lives. Like, I got real life shit going on. So,
Facts,
like, you know, it sucks to happen with Meg, but you know what I'm saying? You know, just like when, you know, like when Charleston White be saying some of the stuff that I'm gonna ask you, how you feel about Charleston White?
I be feeling like bro be spitting some real ass shit, but the
He
way
do,
it comes
but-
off, motherfuckers be feeling some type
I feel
of
like
way
he a
about it.
dangerous motherfucker though.
Yeah,
to be honest.
you would.
He's a dangerous guy to be hanging around, bro.
Hey, bro said, bro, like I'll give you this interview. I'll take the interview, but I would have been caught seen with him.
Well, y'all gotta realize, so that's a character because so if he was just talking in a normal voice, like, yeah, y'all need to get y'all lives together and stuff like that, nobody's gonna listen. But you know, when he makes statements and you know he said something too, and I had to respect. You know, when he was like, man, I don't give a damn about no King Von. Like he talked about murdering black people. I mean, like. That's why he's like that, to get the message across, because y'all not going to pay attention to, y'all not going to pay.
Facts. But I have a problem with the whole, like, kind of him just, like, speaking on snitching in a way. He'd be like, he really pride with that snitching shit. He'd be like, I'm willing to snitch on somebody, like, for that shit.
To a certain extent.
Well,
yeah, but
I
I'm
mean,
like,
well, when he be saying that shit, he just be joking. He even says it, like, that's part of his character. Like, Charleston White is a character. Like, if you watch certain interviews, there's certain people that try to interview him, that they try to play in him. That's when he gets into, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
he be saying some wild shit though.
Hell, I get the message, but I don't
wild
respect the
shit.
delivery. You feel me? I understand the message, but I don't respect the
Well,
delivery.
that's how he gets people to pay attention.
That's true.
That's like if
People love a viral
That's
moment.
like if me and you, right? We in the bar and I go up to you, bump to me. Nigga, I'm finna whoop your ass. You gonna be like, huh? But if I say, hey, nigga, I'm finna whoop your ass, you gonna be like, oh shit, nigga. All right, well, let's get. You know what I'm saying? It's the tone, like, it's gonna make you. It's gonna make you pay attention. But you know, the YSL case has been a big thing going on in hip hop.
Y'all still bumping Gunna? We still bumping Gunna over here?
I never really bumped Gunna like that anyway. So
He got some bangers. Some
but
bangers.
you know what I'm saying? When y'all see that type of situation, are y'all shocked like that? You know what I'm saying? These people are folding.
I feel like if you had damn, what was I gonna say?
To be honest, I think it's just today's hip hop, man. This is how shit is, man. To be honest, like everybody just
I feel
play behind a character these days. It's
I mean,
just a whole character.
my
man.
fault, bro. I'm
No,
sorry.
you good, bro.
I feel like there is rappers going after him, but when 6ix9ine was doing it, bro, the whole industry was after him.
Well, y'all gotta.
And they need to be on his neck like he was on 6ix9ine's neck.
And I'm gonna say this because a lot of people don't get this, man. Like you have the music.
Was that big, bro? Yeah, Boston Richie too. He's
Yeah.
hard,
We still
bro.
bumping that. We
Hey,
still
what-
bumping
hey,
his
let me ask you
shit.
a
I'm
question.
still bumping his shit
Let me
to this
let me ask you
day.
a question. So there's a division, bro, because what was that, big bro?
So he ain't even mad at you.
Yeah. Well, so what happens when the artist's music is so damn hard, but he had? I mean, we brought that up, but like that snitching alligator.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too. There's the music business and you have the streets. You know, the Caucasian folks at Sony and the Def Jam and the people that own these labels, they don't give a fuck if this nigga's really a stepper. They just see the check. The streets don't respect it, but the music execs, like, they don't care if he's really living like that. So a lot of times I'm not really shocked when I see these dudes because a lot of it is an act. You have very few of these guys that are actually real gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of them are living off their homeboy story. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that they seen on the block. Like, and I'm gonna get ridiculed for this, but I got liquor in my system. Some of this.
Yeah, bro.
Like you got. There was Tupac. You had Tupac before Death Row, and you had Tupac when he got to Death Row. Totally two different people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't, MOB, this and that. Once he got around Suge, he had to feel like he had to get in that, in that moment. And Pac's one of my favorite rappers. But what I'm saying, like a lot of these dudes, they're not really like that. Not saying Tupac shot at off-duty police officers, but I'm saying a lot of them in real life, they're not really like that. That's just an act. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's all entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? There's some rappers that, you know what I'm saying, are actually about their business, but a lot of these cats, bro, like, they're not real street niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now the new generation is the real street niggas. Like,
Bro, yeah.
like
These new people, bro. I mean, these new kids,
I
bro.
don't know
They
how I
be
feel about
treating
that.
I was
like
about
they
to say
treating
the
life
same
like it's
thing, man.
GTA, bro.
I don't know how to
This
feel
shit's
about
crazy.
I would agree with Mondo on
What
that
you
shit.
talking
I don't
about,
know how I
Mondo?
feel about
Wait.
that shit.
well,
I'm
I'm
the new generation, nothing but street niggas.
A
These
lot-
niggas trying to be like that.
a lot of them are actually.
Yeah, I
actually,
mean, majority of them, but like half of them.
I'm not saying all of them.
Okay.
I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying like a lot
They
of
with
these.
their friends, maybe.
A lot of these dudes, they're really.
But a lot of shit, motherfuckers be on the Instagram a lot and they want to show like they about that life. But once it gets to that certain situation and once
when
they
shit
get
real.
when that pressure on them,
Or when their
that's
homies
when
get
they
got.
start like, no.
You know what I hate though, and what I hate, people be like, oh well, back in the day, like we didn't have no social media back in the day. So I'm pretty sure if we had the access to the Instagram, this shit will be on like
for sure.
like I'm pretty sure. Like even look at Takeoff situation. You see
RP Takeoff.
Rest in peace,
for sure.
Takeoff.
RP.
Like back in the day, we didn't see no video, no pictures of Biggie and Pac when they got shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't there. It didn't exist. You see what I'm saying?
But see, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about them being able to have the picture of somebody dead?
Me personally, I don't like it. Even on my blog, I won't post that because as a blogger, I have certain morals. So I won't even like rest in peace when Mo3 was laying on the highway and people
Yeah,
were
I
like,
hate seeing that, bro.
Like, come on, bro. Like y'all don't like y'all
Some
too
respect.
worried about the goddamn views. Like I get it, you're a blog and you got to post up, but at the end of the day, those
had a
people
life.
They got a family. They
got-
got kids.
and this is
that shit stay on the internet forever.
and this is why
Raw, uncut.
This is why like I don't reach out for certain interviews. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would love to sit down with, family members of Yonzo or MG Vaughn or Chris P. You know what I'm
Rip
saying?
Yonzo, rip all of them, man.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to all of them guys. And the reason I named Yonzo because I had a closer connection with him. Me and him weren't friends, but I've been around him. Like I got to meet his mother. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet, you know what I'm saying, his girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I met his son. So there was a closer connection. But the reason I don't reach out for those interviews and stuff like that, because they're still grieving. You know what I'm saying? So I want to respect their, you know what I'm saying? Like they're still from a child. So for those type of interviews, I don't reach out for. I've thought about it, but I want to let them have their time. They're still grieving because at the end of the day, they lost something. You know what I'm saying? Like versus me trying to get the views. You know what I'm saying? So and thankful I was able to get that Yonzo interview. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
While he was here, but I don't like the whole. Me personally, I hate that shit. Like I know personally, like I'm not finna pull out my camera if I see somebody laying dead. Like that's just.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a price you pay when you famous though. That's just how it goes. When you famous, the cameras in your
Motherfuckers
face.
want that
you
viral
ain't, you ain't
post.
private. You ain't private no
ain't-
more.
it's
You
just
public.
crazy.
I mean, and people are gonna do it, but I know me personally.
Nah, yeah,
and
for sure,
that shit's
yeah.
never going views. And even if I have other bloggers on the team, if I ever see y'all post some shit like that, you're getting fired from views, and I'm standing on that. Like,
Let me ask this
okay.
question, bro, because we talking about like how people could be so disrespectful. Because even when it comes to raps, sometimes when motherfuckers got dead ops, they be like, "Oh, smoking on this blah 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 pack."
I mean,
How does that?
I don't. Me, it's entertainment, so I get it. So you know what I'm saying, like. It's too much of it now,
Yeah.
but it's just
Because motherfuckers be like smoking on Tuka pack, but they don't even know Tuka was a real person.
yeah. But I
And
mean,
that shit's so crazy because they say it like, you know what I mean? Like as
well, I mean, it's the new generation of hip hop. It's that thing.
way more
It
disrespectful.
just sounds cool to say, I guess, for the kids.
It's
It
no,
just
it's
sounds cool.
I would say that the music level now is it's dangerous. Like it's like the shit is dangerous, and it gets to a certain level. So me personally, like I get it's the music business, but the shit is dangerous. So I me personally, like that's why a lot of times I don't listen to a lot of rap. Like I listen to majority R&B, like on my Spotify, because the music. Like I'm getting tired of y'all motherfuckers talking about killing each other, and I get that. I know it sounds like you're Well, you post. I know what I post. Like, well, my personal, because I it's part of the job. So, but my personal tape for my personal music, I'm bumping Neo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bumping. I'm bumping
Neo.
Drew Hill. Like that's
Drew Hill.
that's what I listen to. But I just the new generation of rap, man. It's kind of like, man, y'all going too far. Like,
All right, so what you feel about San Antonio R&B?
That's what I'm about to say right now, man.
Man, that's.
I think we need new R&B
need to tap
people.
in.
We
Man,
need
you know what?
R&B.
Can I get somebody
I'm sorry.
credit? And she mad at me right now, but you know what I'm saying? I know she's mad at me. But shout out to AR from Loud City Society. Shout out to DJ AR. She's real tapped into the R&B scene. You know what I'm saying? There's some I've heard a lot, you know what I'm saying, because she puts me on, you know what I'm saying, some R&B singers like we got some damn good, Shout out to AJ Hearns, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he get enough credit.
Snapback swag.
He ain't on that no more, but yeah, that was a good time.
Hey, nah, respect to him, bro. I just saw
But
something.
there's a lot of
grown man shit.
there's a lot of I think, and since we brought up TM Floyd, you watching this, I think you need to drop more panty droppers.
Facts.
Because, you know
You
what I'm
need to hear
saying?
that shit,
because
man.
you know what? I know he likes to do the rap and shit, but bro, I think if he dropped more female records, man, he would win. Because he got some panty droppers for sure. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about? I don't know if you know this one artist, True November. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I heard, yeah. He need to get back out here.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, I fuck with
he
it.
got
What
some
was
shit,
the
man.
what
I
was the
like his
group?
shit.
What was the group he was associated with?
I know it was Y something, bro. They had
There
like,
was a point in time where them
they had this
niggas,
one
them
group,
niggas,
man.
they did their thing.
Been to Papa Do's?
You should have taken
Hell
it.
Nasty.
nah, bro.
I went to Papa
Waste
Do's.
of money.
My boy said he spent a bag there, and I don't want to.
I went to Papa Do's.
I think it's pretty
And a
good.
bad, bro, but I spent like 200 on two.
Let me tell you this, bro. This is one place I love, bro. I feel like I should have a membership there. Nietzsche's.
I
love
heard
Nietzsche's.
Nature's.
Never heard of it.
They need to sponsor this.
Yeah,
Sweet
we
tea
we
every
can't be
day.
giving niggas free promo. and
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
make
you know,
sure we
yeah.
tell
Let me
them-
cut that, David. Cut that. No, just kidding. Keep that up.
We got left with this one.
Oh, bro, shit, we got.
We got time.
You wanna end it? Right?
Nah, and I'm
this
just
is wrong
saying.
cut. Keep this.
Nah,
all in.
I'm just saying, man. But in other news, I know y'all been keeping up with the movie, but with Creed 3 coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I feel like all the movies are so like you kind of already know how it's gonna end.
Let me ask you, what do y'all
You see a preview, you're like, okay, I just watched the whole movie right there.
what do y'all think about the Fast and the Furious series going to number 10?
Too
trash.
bro. Too many.
After
They need to
6,
stop.
it was maybe 5.
I ain't
It's
gonna
not even
lie.
about cars anymore,
It's
man.
not.
It's not about cars anymore.
I ain't gonna lie, I watch all the motherfuckers. Like if it's a movie series, I gotta go watch at the theaters. Like if I got free time, I'm going.
It's
watch this shit.
entertaining. I'll give you that. A lot of action, a lot of
Doesn't-
shit going on, but
Doesn't Vin Diesel own that whole franchise?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Shit, he better have some type of stock in that shit.
Hey, let
Nah,
me say something, bro. There's this one actor, bro, plays like the role in every movie, The Rock. Bro play like the same character in every movie.
The Rock, you feel that way?
Yeah, the same character in every movie.
I didn't
It's
think of
getting
it that
boring
way.
at this
I didn't think of
point,
it that
bro. It's
way. Yeah,
getting
you
boring
kind of
at
right
this
about
point.
that. Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works. But it's like, I feel like it's important to be versatile. You know what I mean? Show us that acting skills you really got.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
Kevin Hart, the same. You know what I mean? The same.
Yeah,
He takes a couple.
He made a movie where he killed somebody.
The new one that
It's
just.
not funny at all.
Yeah. And there's another thing, motherfuckers. I feel like when it comes to movies nowadays, it's forced comedy.
yeah.
A whole lot of forced comedy.
Especially in horror films too, man.
My boy right here.
Especially in horror films.
This
these
boy
days.
is like a demon. This boy love demonic movies.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, bro.
I gotta say
This
away from
happened
this dude.
years ago.
Nah, bro, don't put me out there. You know, put me out there. Ain't true.
We was watching a scary movie at his house. This motherfucker begged me to stay. He didn't let me leave. This nigga locked the door and everything.
I did, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. One thing, I don't like demonic movies because it open up spirits. And one thing else, I don't like. It's crazy. I'm gonna expose this myself like this, but I don't like being in the dark. I feel like being in the dark is so fucking scary. No, I just don't like the dark, bro. Like it's just like I feel like just thinking when you die you're gonna be in a casket is just so depressing because you just in a casket in the dark. Like I'd rather be
think about
ashes,
that.
bro.
I don't think about
Like
that.
that's just so depressing. You know what I mean?
do.
Like
Yeah.
make
I
me.
do.
I want to be the ashes, bro. Like I want to go through downtown.
So you rather be cremated?
Motherfucker, I say ashes. Yeah,
That's why I said. Like, you rather be cremated. Then.
yeah, bro, cremated. I don't want to be
Views
no
does not
casket.
condone this conversation right
Yeah.
now.
Nah, we not speaking
Nah.
death on us. We speaking life. As
Nah,
my mom
I
would
don't-
say.
I don't-
As my
I
grandma
don't-
would say.
I don't.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy life, man, because it could go.
You
so
come from
Facts.
you come from a church background. That's why you stay away from the demonic movies.
Yeah, bro. My mom,
okay.
my
Okay,
sister is
that's-
a Christian fan.
That's understandable.
Let me ask you this question because I'm dealing with this. You know, like sometimes I feel like the media I put out could be like versus my upbringing. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like I don't know how to say it. Like for example, like I was having a conversation with my brother the other day. I like, you know what, man? We should tap into like people who on OnlyFans and stuff like that. But knowing like if my mom and my sister would see that shit, they'd be so upset. So like it's kind of like, but he was telling me like, bro, you gotta do it. For
I
the
mean,
brand.
at the end of the day, I mean, long as it doesn't compromise your morals, you know what I'm saying? And like,
That's what I'm saying. Because I want to tap into that as well, but I feel like I was telling bro, well, shit, if we have an OnlyFans girl, I gotta have a pastor up here. You know what I mean? That's different. But I feel like
I mean,
You know?
I mean, sometimes, I mean, you just get, I mean, you know,
I would like to have a pastor up here though.
and you know, like in my speaking of pastor, like my barber is a pastor, you know what I'm saying? But when we're in the shop, he's not real preachy. Like, you know, we be talking about regular, you know, regular TV shows, and you know what I'm saying, he knows what I do. He knows my heart. And there's sometimes he'll give the word, but he doesn't force it on me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like, hey, you need to be he knows my heart, you know what I'm saying? And he knows, you know, and I'm pretty sure if I was doing something that he thought, I'm pretty sure he'll have a private one-on-one conversation.
And I think that's so important.
And he'll have a one-on-one conversation with me about that. But I mean, as long as you feel like it doesn't compromise your morals, you know what I'm saying, go for it. Because I mean, that's like me. Like, I have a little girl. I'm a porn fan. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. I'm being honest. Like,
My boy on that team.
Straight with it, though.
we being real, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's
Moses
that.
all into that.
There's,
I said Moses all into that.
He's single, so he's single.
But there's always that doubt. Like, damn, like, you know, that could be my daughter one day. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it happens. Like, it's life. Like, it's kind of like you got to, you deal with that when you get there. You know what I'm saying.
Now my input on that though, it's Brandon.
Yeah.
It's what? Brandon?
Brandon.
Yeah, it's all about
We
Brandon.
wave junkies.
Yeah, wave junkies, man.
We ain't preachers.
You know what I'm saying. So I mean, you know.
See, like I'm a deacon, and then I still do all the stuff I do.
Yeah, the number one sinner in the world.
Big sinner.
Big sinner.
Big sinner. That's his new nickname.
And that's his new nickname, Big
Big
Sinner.
Sinner.
Big Sinner.
J. Cole wrote that Born Sinner album for
Hell yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question. Damn, what was I gonna ask, bro?
You can ask me anything. You know, I ain't holding nothing back.
You got anything, Mondo? Moses?
Nah.
Y'all got anything?
Nah, I think
Baby
far.
mama episode.
I know y'all probably haven't even thought of. So what do y'all think about the conscious community in here? A lot
Oh,
of rappers y'all cover like trap rap,
yeah.
David.
but there's a whole nother community.
The number one sinner speaking faction.
Nah, that's man. You know what?
Open
And
it.
that
David, let me ask you a question, bro. Who some conscious? Are you up to date with conscious rappers in San Antonio?
oh yeah.
Let's throw some names.
Could we consider Ominous a conscious rapper?
Yeah, he's actually, that's where I met him. I have a song on him.
You do? You do?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know it, but it's like at 150.
I mean,
Is that the type of music you make? Conscious music?
that's me. Like I like to.
Me and Richie were talking about that the other day about conscious rap.
Yeah.
I mean, from following views, you wouldn't think that you would probably think I'm a big Pooh Shiesty fan or something like that. But I'm a big J. Cole freaking.
Nah, facts, for sure.
You know, J. Cole fan.
I just really feel like there ain't a big market for that right now.
Yeah, there isn't, bro. There isn't.
You know,
It's a
people.
big community in the city. They have shows.
Yeah.
Sell out. You know what I mean? They open for other artists.
Yeah.
Like the Gorillas. Or
And you know what's so crazy? You play that type of music for like a person like born 15 years ago, he gonna listen to that and think it's corny.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
It's
dying down.
It's just a generational thing. Like, cause there's still a market for it, like, you know, for different rappers. You look with Benny the Butcher and Conway and them dudes.
I heard a little bit of that music.
I mean, I don't listen to them like that, but you know what I'm saying, they're killing it, you know,
Because they got like that real hardcore fan
there's
base
still that,
like that.
there's still that market for it.
Yeah.
See, look, there's conscious. Like, so you got J. Cole, then you got Kendrick, then you got motherfuckers like Dax and motherfuckers like Hosman, where it's kind of
Hey, don't forget Civvy. Don't forget
more
Civvy.
motherfuckers would look at that and be like, okay, that's kind of corny. You know what I mean? I think it's because rappers like that, and no disrespect if you listen to them, but most of the time where from a point of view, someone listen to them, like a bigger audience, they would think, Dax, Hosman is corny, and it kind of throws them off a conscious rap.
It's just I mean,
like Jordan Lucas.
See, I like Jordan Lucas, bro, but I respect the storytelling, but I feel like that's where he messed up. He kept doing storytelling after storytelling. I feel like he was dropping those freestyles, which was cool, but I felt like he didn't catch on.
well, everything.
But he does have a solid fan base.
Nah,
though.
he does.
He
For
does.
sure.
Every-
for sure.
every-
Just like Tech Nine. I'm sorry, big bro.
Hey, now you're good.
Tech Nine have that solid
has a
fan
co-founder.
base. But
Hey,
it's
they be
just
saying young boy a conscious rapper.
what?
I mean, he can be though. Like I'm.
A lot of thing is a generational thing because in the music, the era of music that I came up in, I came up. We had Eminems, we had the Jay-Z's, the T.I.'s, the Jeezys. So those dudes cared about their craft. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't until Soulja Boy came where that kind of really changed. You know what I'm saying? So the new generation, they look up to the Travis Scotts, the RPs that Triple X, you know what I'm saying,
RP.
RP to Juice WRLD, like you know what I'm
RP.
saying,
RP.
RP to damn, like but
Facts,
you know what I'm saying, pop. But I'm saying like the new generation, that's the kind of music. Because my son, he's 10 and he likes Pop Smoke and you know what I'm saying and Travis Scott and that era of music. It's just the era of music that we're in, that the newer generation, because that's what's selling. So they're gonna like what's popularized. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's facts, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna like what's popularized.
So, what we got?
We
next,
talked
man?
about a lot of good
Yeah,
shit.
we talked about a lot of good shit. I'm trying to think.
It was a good conversation.
So man, views. I guess we're gonna wrap this up, bro.
For sure.
Unless y'all got anything y'all want to bring up.
Nah, man. I wanna, before we get out of here, man, I wanna give y'all y'all's flowers again. I gave them early, but I'm real proud of what y'all are doing. You know what I'm saying? I really see y'all being as the next guy. Like if I start blogging right now, I'll feel good knowing that it's in the hands of some good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
And there's not too many people I can say I see a lot of potential in y'all. You know what I'm saying? I see, and the good thing, y'all are a team. And so my advice to y'all is, man, just work. Y'all gonna bump heads.
Yeah, oh, that's all the time, bro. That's all the time.
There's arguments.
That's every day.
There's arguments. There's arguments gonna come in between. I just hope, man, when the money comes, man, because that's when a lot of times it gets tricky, man. And you know what I'm saying? When money comes in, y'all just stay focused. Don't let that divide y'all at all. You know what I'm saying? Because we see a lot of times with the podcasts or whatever, they don't work out because when the money comes in, then the egos collide. You know what I'm saying? And so I would say, man, just stay focused. Fuck what anybody has to say. Don't feel like you have to respond, because when I came in this shit, bro, I didn't have no team. I was arguing with a lot of rappers on Facebook. Every time they talk shit about me, I was ready to box these niggas like on some real shit, because outside the blogging, I'm a man. So when I feel like, but I gotta realize that I'm a journalist now, so you gotta act professional.
Oh, yeah.
So man, just stay focused, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's it, man, because I see a lot of potential in y'all boys.
To me, it's crazy how we we not the biggest page, but to me, it's kind of crazy how in a year, we kind of.
Not even a year.
Not even a year. Under a year, I mean, not everybody knows, but like, you probably ask somebody in the music community, hey, you know Wave Junkies? They go, I'm not going to say they probably do know us,
man,
but you might ring a bell or two.
I behind the scenes when I'm talking with people, I bring y'all up because I really, and to know that I inspired y'all, because man, I didn't think that, you know what I'm saying? I would never think somebody's watching me and be like, damn, like views inspired. That's dope to know that, you know what I'm saying, I inspired somebody from the city, man. But I'm proud of y'all, you know what I'm saying? I love what y'all got going on. And shout out to all the other media outlets too, you know what I'm saying? We all need to
come together.
We all, because at the end of the day, when the little shit like
I want to talk my shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
A little.
We not gonna bring that up, right?
No, we can bring it up. Fuck it, like.
We gonna bring it up?
I could bring it up, like, but he needs to know this because I feel like all of us, when the artists see us, we're a big influence. So off the dome, man, like whatever.
My boy said, I like that. You just put that name out.
No, and I fuck with him, and I had this conversation with him on live too. So off the dome, man, like whatever you got like, towards against these dudes, put to the pride to the side. Not even that. I would say though, because at the end of the day, we hold a huge influence on the San Antonio rap community, and I think we don't realize that time the power that we got.
Yeah.
I don't want us to be like you looking. If you go to New York right now, it's Hot 97 versus Power 10. You know what I'm saying?
Power 106. Yeah.
Charlemagne and my boy Ebro. If they see each other in person, they gonna fight. So it's just. But for us, man, because we hold power in this city. So we are, especially us, you know what I'm saying? Us three, and shout out to Waves Movement too, but they on a whole they on a whole different like
Wave.
They shit, they ain't even like we ain't fucking with them. Like of course I ain't feel like I need to step my game up because they're just on a whole different, but I say, man, like I would like for us to really, you know, come together. And y'all gotta be friends. But long as if I can get y'all in the same room, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, without none of the bullshit, and we do a podcast episode, you know, even if he sit over there, you know what I'm saying? We get
Nah,
the mics, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what?
Green screen.
hey, even through all the bullshit, this is an open invitation. I invite him to be on this podcast. The next podcast episode is an open. Ain't gonna be nothing fake, none of that weird shit. Like, you know what I mean? Man. I invite him up on here. I invite you up on here, so we can all be up on here. We can just discuss differences.
You know, but I think it's important for us to, you know, like. When we just like for example when
that liquor talking, that liquor's talking, huh?
But I'm standing on what I say though.
Just like when we went to the Izzy show that night, and I introduced you to Teo, I introduced you.
Yeah, bro, you real stand-up dude.
Y'all to Mozzie. Yeah. For me, it's important because
that's real. That's love.
I don't. Me personally, I don't.
Mozzie introduced to Mozzie
because
Teo.
a lot of time motherfuckers, you know, they want the spotlight on them, but man, like I don't care what blog it is. I don't care if y'all freaking get a million more followers. I don't care about it. Me personally, I don't care about that shit. As long as I want to see y'all win, so anything that I could do to open up the doors for y'all, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know,
I'm gonna see everybody win. We trying to spread love.
Yeah, that's how it all started out, bro. We want to see everybody win. We was doing free promo, everything, but then motherfucker just get tricky. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you gotta.
But like the same thing you told me, you can't be too accessible.
Yeah.
And there's things to this. You can't show too much love because I felt that. Figured out. I feel like you show too much love, you get taken advantage of.
When you get to a certain level, you have to not be so accessible. Like and I got to the point. That's why a lot of people, they don't see me out and about like that. I move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see me with a lot of people. I don't really fuck with a lot of people like that. Keep a tight circle, because one thing about this music industry, and Lucid could tell you, this shit is smoke and mirrors. Lucid, you know that firsthand. You've been in it for a while.
Yeah.
It's smoke and mirrors. A lot of the people, they'll smile in your face, and it's happened to me. I'm thinking this motherfucker's cool. Then they go on Facebook and they throwing disses at me like, damn, I just shook your hand. So a lot of that shit. So man, just keep your guard up, man. Keep a tight circle. Hold each other accountable. If one of y'all get out of line, hey man, quit. Hold each other accountable and watch how you move. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
Watch how you move. Because eventually, when I get to the point, I'm probably most likely gonna move out of the city. Because because your hometown, believe it or not, they love you, but at the same time, they be the ones that hate you the most. So that's. But man, yeah, fellas, just a round of applause for y'all for this episode. Man.
Wave Junkies.
Shout out to Westside Richie up in here.
Shout out
Lucid, man.
Lucid David. And what's the brand?
Beans, and now we're here. Is the podcast. There ain't no brand.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out to my boy Flaws for coming through.
Beans.
Shout
out
to
Beans, man, the audio engineer.
Sure,
Shout out to
him,
bro. I want y'all get out there, bro, for more business.
Yeah. And let me shout out my boy Flaws for the
Yeah.
plug on Beans being the audience. Shout out to Flaws, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, bro.
Fuck Mess, and I can't shout out to Mess. Shout out to Mess too. That's my job. But yeah, man, fellas,
Right there.
man. Again, fellas.
Oh, yeah,
My man,
We gotta get that together.
He wanted this.
Huh?
Swaggy said he wanted
Hey, bro, let me Swaggy, bro.
Yeah,
let me
shout out
say-
to Swaggy. Yeah,
Shout
shout out to
bro.
Swaggy.
He gave
We
us-
got a
Hey,
Florida
bro gave us.
conversation.
Yeah, my boy from Florida. He
Yeah,
want to have
for
that
sure.
Florida conversation with him. But Swaggy, bro.
I don't like that
The
nigga.
first
No, I'm just kidding.
episode,
Nah,
he
fuck with
brought great energy, bro. He made us feel confidence, bro. Was just on it, bro. And that dude was a great performer. He with that Izzy show, the dude just performed really dope. I feel like he got it next. But let's just wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Wave Junkie in the building. Wave Junkie.
Wave. It's
sir.
motherfucking
Wave
waves
Junkie
and the
and
motherfucking
Views.
views, man. Hey.
My fault, bro.
All right.
I gotta give.